has it been one hell of a ride all the way through here to the lower semifinals. And man, if you guys have missed out on that last match, you are missing out on some fun. But maybe this is one of those other, there's another game that might be close till the end. And we will find out in just a few seconds. Kit Fox, take us away for Sight.
Here we go. Araesia on blue against W on orange. Here we go. They're playing long here. Swexky will get the frag onto Erupt. Cold takes Fed the Z and Platty with him, and Flossie as well. So everybody for Araesia getting a little bit of a piece there. Chad will take down Safo. In fact, that is Erupt, but Platty going large again. Takes down Flossie and Cold, and Fireblaze will remove Swesky. Safo gets in and takes the point back, but it's short-lived as Fed the Z is in there. And now great work here again from Swexky, again with the 2K, but Erupt, this is just very, very close here. They're trading him out left and right. Nobody's really delivered the good night blow as yet, as Araesia just creep ahead a little bit. Erupt, sorry, it was Safo going up against Platty there, and Safo does win out. That will see Cole get back on the point. Safo still holding firm, 2K. He's still alive, well done, but Swesky getting a 2K. Safo finally getting taken down, and well done there for Araesia. But a very, very close game still, Jojen, heading into this second point.
Second point indeed, and Safefo's going to be all by himself on the site here, and Erupt is going to be taken down. Safo finding a double kill onto the site, and Floss, he's also going to be on backside as well, but they're both going to be at 1 HP. A perfect opportunity, a golden opportunity even, might be a push that is happening right now. Fetus is finding one and the second one as well, but it is going to be Cold on the flank here. He's going to find none, actually. Platty with a nice shot onto him. He's going to be taken down before he causes any casualty whatsoever. And now Platty still applying some damage down, and making sure that they step on the brakes just before they hit the site here, and Erupt with a nice double kill onto the site as well. He's going to be at a quarter HP, but still, he's going to still remain alive. Flossie still trying to do some golden damage down the lane here, but he can't find anything. They're tucked away into safety as well, and Swexy trying to put some damage down, and Platty still continuing to get these kills. Swexy and Cold are both going to be taken down. Flossie finally getting the kill onto Platty as well, but Safe also going for the push, and going to find Zed the Fed. And also, Chad finding two. Cold also finding two for himself. And Swexy's going to be at the end. They're getting the kill onto Platty as we are headed into the third point once again.
Here we go. Still 2 minutes remaining in this game. Lots of time to be played. Cold gets Fireblaze, but in comes Platty. Flossie leaps on through, as does Safo. And Araesia have control of the point. This is a very, very close game still, Durgeon, as we just crossed the halfway mark. Safo gets one before Platty says that's enough of that. Cold still going, takes down Platty as well as Erupt. Still there taking Fireblaze, and Cold, he is anything but. He is absolutely steaming here at the moment. Swesky from behind gets Fed the Z and Platty as well as Erupt. Oh, Araesia stepping up. Cold is still on fire as well. He moves himself to a 4-kill streak, and this is the point that Araesia needed. Very, very nice indeed, as they start to blow this lead out a little bit. Flossie takes down Erupt, and they sit back onto this point. They start to build a massive lead. Safo, Swesky, and Flossie will get a frag apiece, and now they push off to this point because they know W will be there and waiting for the next one.
Waiting for the next one. Indeed, this is going to be the final point here. This is for everything. W needs this point. Araesia's already up on points here, but they already have the site control. And now the pushes are going to be happening. Fireblaze and Chad both going to be pushing the other Fed the set as well. And they're going to be putting down some damage. But Safo and Cold both working together. Their Cold is going to be very low on HP. But still, regardless, he is going to remain alive with these few seconds left on the clock. 36 seconds left. The time is ticking. They have to go for the push. Fed the set trying to find anything here. Safo getting the kill. He's trying to find another one. Flossie getting a double kill as well. Safo finishing it off on the counter Erupt as well. And the pushes are going to get more and more desperate from coming from W here. Fed the set going to be very low on HP. Fireblaze trying to go for the trade. He gets one. Can't find another one. Platty going to get the kill onto Swexy here. And also another one out to Safo as well. 19 seconds left. The point is still going to be up for grabs. And now Fedzad is going to rotate around as well. And Swexy coming from short as well. Already scoped in. Guns blazing. Going to find two. Can't find another one. And it's going to be Platty trying to find another one as well. But he's only going to find one in the process. And with 6 seconds left, it is a little bit too late for W to come back from this. And Araesia already taking the first point away with a 1,000-point differential on Araesia. Already putting down a good first impression for W to follow through.
It was a very, very close game up until that third point, and then Araesia just started to run away with it a little bit. You saw Cold really stepping up to the plate, as did Swesky. I mean, that TDM play really just caught W off guard, and from then they really weren't able to recover. And Araesia, that scoreboard, it reflects the way that they played. They were just dominant from the second point out. But you know what? Credit to W. That first point was very, very hotly contended for both of these teams as we now head on into this second round here of sight as Araesia start off as Sweski with a nice frag there onto Fireblaze, Cold and Safo, but Erupt with the 3K before Cold comes back, and almost with the 4, Cold narrowly surviving there, starts his regeneration, but still lots of points to be had here. No team really has amounted any stack here at just yet. On to this point now, Pletty for W will get the ball rolling, and the rest of the boys just roll up in a full car load, and now Araesia, they mount a counter push, but Pletty holds firm behind that box. Nobody's dismounting him, and he gets the jump shot there onto Flossie. Safo does get the doming. Well done. He's still going, takes down Erupt, and Sweski comes in, and now we'll see Araesia start the ball rolling for them. W with a nice lead, but it's very, very, being clawed back quite quickly here by Araesia. And now Chad, that's Erupt, gets a frag. Flossie will take down Pletty, and now Cold. This is what we saw Araesia do to W in the last round, Dojin.
And they do need to capitalize on top of this. W is ahead on points, but Araesia did win the last exchange coming from the second point here. Fentis has taken the first approach. Flossie is going to be very low on HP. Chad could actually finish this off here, and he does. He finds a double kill there, and Flossie finally with the trade. But Swexi's going to be on the flank here. Fireblaze is going to be taken down. Platty left alone on the site to try to fend for himself here, but he is going to be taken down at last. Swexy finding a double kill onto the side. Fentis also finding one, but it's a little bit too late for that. 29 seconds left. W is still going to be behind a little bit on points here. And now the pushes are going to be coming through. Flossie and Safo both going to be taken down, and W is going to be on the point once again. Cold going for some pre-fires here. Gets some collateral damage going through, and Safo's going to be on the side as well. And the almost 4-man stack coming from Araesia here might actually work out in their favor. 8 seconds left once again. Platty going for the push. He's going to do some damage now. And now everyone's going to be all over the site, but everyone's going to be at 1 HP. But still a beautiful 4-man stack coming through as we are going into the third point.
Fireblaze Semi is something I don't think we've seen so far. Let's see if it pays off as Fireblaze gets the frag there. So, yeah, that's a good start. He takes Flossie as well, but Platty in there, as is Erupt. Still going strong. 2K for Erupt. Safo and Swexy get taken down, and now W, they're holding this point, and this is exactly what they need. This is where the tide turned in the previous game, albeit, in favor of Araesia, but Fed the Z going absolutely large, taking down Cold and Swexy. And now Araesia need to mount a counter-offensive, but Platty takes down Flossie. Cold is there, though, so it's a trade-up. And now W, they have control of the point. They've taken the lead back at the moment from Araesia. Fed the Z still going. 4-kill streak. Platty with the 2 coming through. And they clean up between those two players. And now W are mounting a very, very, dangerous lead here for Araesia. But Flossie coming in with the 2K on the Famus. There's 10 seconds remaining. And it's much needed points here on this final stage here. The third stage here, Dojin. Because W are already set up and ready to go. But, oh!
And now it is going to come down to the last point here. W finally capitalizing off of Araesia's mistakes here. Now it's all down to the last point here. Another push coming through. Cold is going to find the first approach here and the second one as well. Almost. And Safo actually finding 2 for himself. Chad and Fireblaze both going to be taken down. 40 seconds left on the point. And W still ahead on points, but they have to make a move right now. Swexy is going to be low on HP here. And Plaid taking his sweet time onto the site here. He does find Cold there. And Safo still remaining at full HP. Does clutch it out at the end. 1v2 situation is still all under control here. He still does so well under pressure. 27 seconds left. W is only ahead by 80 points here. This is now or never for them, or else the first point is going to be out of the picture here, and it's going to be Chad doing some massive damage here. Safo finally going to push in. It's still going to be Erupt doing some damage, and Platty going for the site as well. 14 seconds left. W has done a miraculous job on holding this point down with all the limited resources they have, and Safo finally trying to get some damage down, but can't find anything. Swexy finally the last man standing onto the point, but Platty, the clutch meister, does get it down at the end, and W taking it to round 3.
Yep. Huge. Absolutely huge. W, it was very, very back and forth there, Doge, and you really couldn't split the teams there. Araesia, again, holding strong for those first 2 stages, and just like exactly what happened to them in the first round, W, they clapped back, and now they find themselves here in the third round on this map, Dojin. It's only the first map here of this best of 3 series. Remember, winner going through to play Vivid Obsidian in the grand final. But take us away for this one, Araesia versus W.
All right, and we are going to be going towards the first point here, but Safo actually taking the flank around. This actually might be huge. Nobody's expecting it. He's going to find one, can't find a second one. Platty acts very fast on his feet there. He does get the kill onto Safo there at the end there. But Cold is also going to be on the flank once again. He's trying to find anybody to lock onto. He's going to find one. Can't find another one, but it is going to be Chad getting the trade instantly. But Safo also there for the trade as well. Fireplace finding two in the process. Flossy only finding one as well, but it's all back and forth at this rate. But finally, W getting that ground that they needed. And now they are going to be all over the site now with 23 seconds left. Swexy going for the push once again. Going to be taking down Safo. Also trying to find anything out of this. Flossy as well. And Platty doing some damage, but it's going to be Swexy and Flossy both working together there with 14 seconds left. A little bit too late for that, but another push has to come through from W. Platty doing some damage once again. Fireplace has to find anything. He's gonna find two. Can't find another one, but Araesia is still gonna be a little bit behind on points. W is gonna be ahead as they try to set up for the next point, but it is Araesia already on it, but they do conquer it.
Yeah, well done. Fireblaze gets two. Safo and Swesky get removed, and here comes Cold. He's still going 3 for Cold. Oh, very, very good tracking there. Takes down 3. Swesky comes in, as does Safo. Now Platty with the counter-offensive. Takes down Flossie, but it will be Araesia on this point here at the moment. Platty waiting for his opportune moment to strike, and there it is. Takes down Swesky as well as Flossie, and Safo! Oh, he is on fire. Anything but an endangered species. He's a predator here at the moment on this map of sight, and W have control of the second point. Erupt with the 2k. Platty's still going. 5 kill streak for him at the moment. Still 20 seconds remaining here on this point. Lots of points to be had. Safo takes down Erupt before being removed, but everybody getting a frag on the side of Araesia there. 10 seconds is a lot of points. They get the 4-man stack happening, and W, with the lead that they've got, they'll be more than happy to set up at the 3rd stage, but here come Araesia.
Here come Araesia. Indeed, the 3rd point is going to be under W's influence here, and Cold trying to find anything out of this. Platty's still going to be on the site, but finally going to be taken down. Fenton said doing some damage. He's going to find 2 before he's going to be taken down by Safo. And now Cold and Safo are both going to be on the site. Erupt doing some damage. Nice flick coming through from Chad. He's going to find a double kill onto the site with 40 seconds left on the point. And now all he has to do is bait out time for as long as he can. Swexy going for the peek here. He's going to be taken down once again. The flick coming through. Safo is going to be on the backside. He's going to find 2. Fireplace finding 2 for himself. Platty also finding another one. And Fireplace and Platty are both going to be on the site. 29 seconds left on the point. And now the pushes are going to be coming again once again from Araesia. So actually trying to take the first approach. He's going to be taken down, but Cold instantly with the trade as well. Chad also finding another one for himself as well. But the trades are going back and forth now, but they finally get the kill advantage there. And Safo is finally going to make his way onto the side. He's going to be the only one on the side. And Flossie also going for the right dead as well. 12 seconds on the clock. And now it's going to be Safo, Swexy, Flossie, and Cold all around the site now. But Platty is going to be right from behind. He's going to do some damage, and that's going to be enough. Chad fighting 2 onto the site with 1 second left and have denied any sort of push or hold coming from Araesia as we are headed to the last map.
Fireblaze, great start, gets a frag, gets 2, Erupt is there as well, and W have pushed Araesia back off of this point. W have got a 4-man stack happening. Fireblaze just abusing the verticality, but in come Araesia. In goes Safo, deep, Flossie 2, Cold 2, very, very clean work there from Araesia. They lose nobody in the process, and now they get a 4-man stack of their own happening. This is very much doable, but they need to hold firm. Flossie gets flanked by Fed the Z. Nicely done, but here comes Erupt, takes down Swexy and Safo, and now Araesia bullied back off this point. W, they may have it here, but in come Araesia. One last crack. Fed the Z gets a frag, as does Swexy. Here comes Flossie, but Fireblaze is there, and Erupt one-on-one with Safo. It's Safo who wins out, and now Araesia. I don't think they have the time left, though. The answer's going to be no, but in comes Fed the Z and Fireblaze, just putting the final nail in the coffin, and W are going to get this first map here against Araesia. Very nicely done indeed. It was an absolute slug, but they get there in the end. It all comes down to this, basically. The first map going over to W. They're going up against Araesia with a fire in their belly here on this second map of Undergrowth.
And we are headed into the first point already, and it's going to be Cold all by himself on this site here. He's going to find 2 before he falls off, and that's actually beautiful coming from him. He is going to stack on the side all by himself. There's 45 seconds left, and now Fireblaze is going to be on the side, and the pushes are going to be coming through once again from Swexy here. Swexy finds none, actually. It's going to be Safo finding 2 on his lonesome, and he's still going to be going for the chase onto Platty, but Platty knows what to do there, and Cold gets the trade onto Platty there with those few seconds left. 29 seconds left. Once again, it is going to be Erupt all over the site as well. Fireblaze and Platty also following suit, but it seems like he is going to be going out of his way here. Cold also trying to do some nice, good damage onto the site, and that's exactly what he does. Chad is going to be taken out with 15 seconds left, and Araesia is still going to be on the site, and now they have the advantage under their belt. But knowing W, they've only gone for reverse sweeps at this point, so maybe this might work out on their favor. 5 seconds left, and the trades have been done, dusted, and Fireblaze at the end reigning victorious almost. It's actually Cold winning it out.
Down long, you see Platty just taking a claim. All three! Very, very nicely done. Great opening work there on this second stage. It's a little bit exposed. Araesia with a lead, but W stacking up very, very nicely. Erupt getting a two-piece. He's still going firm. Very, very strongly indeed. Platty was there as well. You see Feather Z getting the frag onto Safo. Proudly repping Canada. He gets a frag onto the point before Flossie says that's enough of that. Swesky comes in, gets two, and now takes the point. Back in control for Araesia, but he was very, very low HP. All Platty had to do was shoot his big toe, and he did. And now in comes Erupt. He gets one before Flossie sends him back to the spawn. It's a very, very seesaw style play again. I know I've said that time and time again, but that is the most accurate description because this is just back and forth. These players are absolute juggernauts, trading blows left and right. In comes Erupt, Fireblaze, and Fed the Z. Everybody from W wants a piece of this pie. They all get a frag, and now they've got control of the point, and they push this lead up to about 4 or just under 400, Dojin.
And now we are headed into Temple here. 54 seconds left, and everyone's going to be pushing from the same place here. Fireblaze taking the first approach here, but Cold finding two, but Platty making the dream work. Cold almost just clutched out there, but Platty just being the better player he is. He's capitalizing on just entering at this point, and Swexy's going to be on the back here. Platty tries to find something out of this, finds two, but can't find the last two onto the site here. 34 seconds left, and W have to go for the push here. Fethised taking the first entry here, while Erupt follows suit as well, and Platty is also going to be coming from the other entrance as well. But the pre-fires are already coming through with 24 seconds left. Flossie trying to go from another angle, but Swexy actually doing some nice damage there. Platty left alone on the site here, and now it is going to be Cole and Safo both pushing together, and the rotates are going to be happening from Swexy and Flossie as well with 12 seconds left. W is ahead of the game right now, but maybe they can keep this up, or is Araesia going to swap the tables on them completely? 5 seconds left once again. They are stacking for as long as they can before we go into doubles, but that actually might be a fatal mistake. W is already on doubles, and this actually might be super dangerous for Araesia.
Yeah, they need to be very, very careful as we head here into the final stage. Double walls is going to be Safo, takes down Erupt. It's going to be 3 frags, in fact, for W. It's a one-on-one. Fireblaze takes down Swexy. That is huge. And now the spawn comes through from W. They stack themselves on the point. Fireblaze playing back at the ruins. You can see there has some support. They go very, very long here. To Araesia, and Platty gets 2, but Swexy rather gets the frag onto him. And now Araesia have control of the point. 30 seconds remaining. They're going to take the lead back from W, but W still in with the sniff. Fireblaze gets 1. Safo with the 2. Very, very nice. W need to be careful here. The time is ticking against them. Araesia have the lead. They need to take this. They're not expecting Cold behind the tree. Fed the Z gets Safo. Cold gets 1. What is happening? Swexy and Chad. It's Erupt going to get it back for W. We've got less than 10 seconds remaining. In comes Araesia. They're all behind the boxes. They throw everything they've got at W. Araesia are there, but they don't have the time. They do not have the time. One single tick stood between them and victory. W were inside each other behind that box. Araesia knew exactly where they were. They got all the kills, but it was 1 second too late as we head into this second round here on Undergrowth. Dojin, W, they've done every single round so difficult. Like, every game they've played, it's been an absolute bloodbath on both sides, but they, when the dust settles, they come out at the end, and that's exactly what's happened here. Both of these juggernauts collide on this first point, and W will have the control at the end of the day, but Araesia, here they come. Safo and Swexy will get 2 frags, and Cold, nicely done as well, throws himself at the point. W do have the point lead, but Araesia, they start a stack, but in come W. Counter push coming through, but 2 defensive frags from Araesia. Swexy, nice work there onto Platty, but in comes Fed the Z in a nice one-on-one situation. Flossie decides to ruin that party, but there's Erupt getting 2, playing off the point, just waiting. Swexy is there, crouches with the LMG, and just turrets those players coming through short. So does Fed the Z now, and this is probably the closest first round we have seen for quite some time here, as W look to be the ones that will control it as Araesia set up for the next point.
And Fethas are trying to bait out as much time as possible, and it actually did not work as planned. And Platty still getting some kills down. Oh my goodness, but he only gets some damage down at the second, on the third there. That actually might have been huge if he actually continued to get those kills down. But Fireblaze pushing through some damage on him and confuses Platty as an enemy because of how intimidating he is. But with 39 seconds left, W is going to be all over the site. Swexy and Safo both pushing together here, and that actually might be beautiful. Safo getting some nice damage down. He's going to find 2 onto the site here, and 31 seconds left. Araesia is going to be all over the site now. And now They are going to be stacking, but the pushes are coming from W here. Fed this out with a nice entry, but Cold is going to find one. Cold instantly traded out. Fireblaze finding 2 there, but Swexy almost clutching it out. But Fireblaze at the end finding 3 miraculously. And W is still going to be on the site. They have to wait this out before everyone pushes in. Safo going to be trying to take the first entry, but Swexy left alone on the site, and he does clutch it out there. A nice 2-kill streak for him, and Platty finding 2 for himself as well. And the third, my goodness, what a flick coming through. And that's already it for that point. Araesia took advantage of that site, and now W's a little bit behind.
They set themselves up at Temple, though, and Araesia, they tried valiantly there, but Fed the Z was the last player remaining. Erupt with a bit of a lurk frag. He takes down 2, in fact. He finally gets taken down by Swexy, but Fireblaze on absolute fire here. Takes down Cold, and Swexy still going, takes down Safo. He hasn't been tagged, or has he? Yes, he has. He's very, very low. He is on well, he is ablaze here at the moment. Still going on this point, but does finally get taken down. But Platty, all out of nowhere, gets the 3-piece. And now, out of nowhere again, we see W control this point away from Araesia.
Are you kidding me?
We just did not expect that. Fireblaze with 2, but in comes Cold. 1-2 for him as well. Erupt, the last player to fall. Araesia now in control of the point. Flossie, Famous in hand. Platty gets 2, but Flossie still on fire. But Fireblaze with the knife onto Flossie at close range will style on Araesia a little bit as we head into the final stage here. Dojan W with a slight lead.
This is now or never. Fireblaze taking the first entry here. You can't find anything. Safo still has to stay alive. He finds 2, but Platty with 3 under his belt. 48 seconds left. He took the entry out to Araesia, and Araesia's in pure danger right now. 44 seconds left. The push is happening once again. Swexy going to be taking down Platty. Still continue to stay alive. 47 HP under his name. And Erupt is also going to be on backside with very low HP. 36 seconds left once again. And the 4-man stack is coming from W again, but the disruption is going to be happening so far. Swexy going to find 1, trying to find more here, but Swexy still continue putting the kills down, and Fed only going to find 2 here. And also another push coming through. Safo going to be taken down once again, but a person at backside. 22 seconds left once again, and Araesia, my goodness, they're hopeless in this situation. What are they going to do? Flossie has to find anything off of this, and Fireblaze takes them down. 13 seconds left. Another 4-man stack coming from W here, and they are simply overwhelmed. W taking it back from Araesia. A 2-0 victory. They made it all the way through from the losers round 1 all the way to the lower semifinals. Oh my goodness, W, what are you doing? Where are you from? Where did you come from? They won it out. 2-0 victory against Araesia. They're going against Vivid.